your life. Not your parents' fault. No, it's not the president's fault that you aren't where you're supposed to be. That's on you. You're giving yourself an out, giving yourself an excuse not to do the thing you know that you need to do. So forget playing the blame game. No matter what, don't fall for it. Do not play the blame game. Don't play it. It's rigged. Statistics and facts can be true and misleading at the same time. Dig deeper. Look, it's actually pretty simple. Either you plan the day or the day plans you. You gotta understand what you feel versus what's real. It's real simple. Make a commitment, make a promise, and then keep it. Pick the pain of speaking your mind or the pain of staying silent when you know you shouldn't. I got news for you. It's not gonna get any easier. Nobody said opportunities were gonna be easy, and nobody said they were gonna be right in front of your face, and nobody said that it's fair. You know, it's a positive message sometimes when somebody looks at you and says, you're nowhere near where you should be. Your expectations should never be higher than your work ethic. You gotta ask yourself, are you willing to work your ass off for a maybe? Because that's as good as you're gonna get. There are no sure things. One yes must be protected over time by 1,000 no's. The first step towards success is to refuse to be captive in the environment you find yourself in. Patience without action is laziness. If you don't pay attention, it's gonna cost you down the line. You gotta understand the difference between the options presented to you and the options available to you. It's detrimental to focus on something you can't change. Make that adjustment and you should see some more success in your life. What's going on? What's happening? We are live. I'm John Guyton. This is John Guyton Studios. Welcome to Motivation on Demand. Let me break down what we're going to do because this is new. It's brand new. Yesterday, I thought I went live yesterday and didn't even go live on Instagram. Was on live on Facebook and couldn't see the chat. Got Ethan in the production hub back here. He'll let me know when there's Instagram chats and whatnot. I'm also going to try to see if I can get the chats on my phone, but that probably won't be the case. You never know. So let me explain what's going to go down. I just want to come on here and give you some motivation, and I call it motivation on demand because I can do a talk. I can do a talk that is impromptu. You can bring something up, and I can literally do a talk about it right now, or I can just pull something from the conference. Either way. So it's up to you. I'm checking my phone here to see, but yeah, let me know. So if you want a word, a phrase, a situation, a challenge, anything, you want to be funny, you want to try to challenge your boy, that's cool too. Give me, say a random word, skateboard, teddy bear, whatever, grandpa, high school, whatever the case may be, just let me know. And I'll try my best to work it into a motivational talk, right? I'm gonna try to move you. On demand. Brad says, okay, so clearly I'm getting some chats. Brad says, make me laugh now. Well, I don't want to be mean to my boy Brad, so we're gonna keep it cool. But I don't know if laughter is that. Well, I could make you laugh. Yeah, you made me laugh. Oh, see, okay, you just tripping, brother. You just tripping. This is okay. Years ago, I gotta tell you about Brad. Years ago. Gosh, I think it was like my first job out of college, right? I'm trying to be super professional and whatnot. And I'm posting something and Brad, a good friend of mine, jumped on and was just saying the most ignorant things on purpose, just to the point I had to call him. I'm like, Brad, please. And we're in that point now. Come on, man. What are you doing? Oh, wow. Yeah, good dude though. Good dude, but no, that's almost anything, man. Almost anything. Just maybe say something else that I can. That's probably not it. But anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump into just motivational man real quick. So I'm gonna hang out for a minute, hear some chats, some comments. How are you, Brad? You doing good? You out there and you probably all around traveling, all around doing your thing. Trying to figure out how to turn some sort of
what are those called? Those solar panels. You probably invested in some solar panels and something like that. Okay, okay. Fine. That's valid. Okay, Bill Cosby. We got Bill Cosby. What else? Um, that's a good one. Damn, damn. All right. No, I like that. I like that. I figured that would be something that. Yeah. All right. What else? Got Bill Cosby. Now, if there's any comments in Instagram or LinkedIn, let me know, and then either you can just chime in, let me know, and then I'll throw those in too, and put it together. So let's go. Andres Acion. Listen, I went to South Beach for the first time years ago. I met this guy, Andres, and it's like some dude out of like it's a couple of guy you meet and you're like, is this dude real? But he is real. He's an incredible human being. And I met him at an event. It was a networking event, and I met Andres, and I'm like, he watched my trailer for my documentary, and he's like, look, I want to invite you to Miami, and I'll bring some folks here, and we can talk about it and whatnot. And I was like, okay, cool. And yeah, we'll just do something at my apartment, at my place. I'm like, okay, great. I didn't realize how this man lived. Type of apartment that only type of apartment that I've seen in the movies where when the elevator doors open up, you're at the place. Like there's not like a door. You know what I mean? Yeah, next level. Anyways, really good guy though. Give me a word or a topic or a thing. It could be a random word. It could be a random word. I'll just try to work it in. That's tough, you know. It's tough to do that, but let's see. Right now, I got Bill Cosby, which I'm still admittedly struggling with. So, give me another word so I can try to kind of weave this in. Bill Cosby. Okay, what? Give me a Willow. Okay, Robin. Wow. Willow, like Willow Smith, or like a Robin Williams. Okay, so Brad, you're just gonna throw all the okay. All right, we got this. Let's okay. This is maybe this was a mistake. Having y'all just throw out whatever. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I messed up. Okay, so okay, I got Bill Cosby, I got Robin Williams, and Willow. Now you talking about like Willow Smith, or you talking about like a willow tree, or what? Or I guess I could just use my own interpretation. So I'll do that. Okay, so right now we got Bill Cosby, we got tamales. Ooh, damn, this is a random collection of stuff. Okay, tamales. And I might end up just starting and then literally working some in when we get it done. But tamale. Who said tamales? Oh, tamales. Golly. Okay. All right. So man, Bill Cosby. That is one. Tamale, Bill Cosby. Okay, so right now we got tamales, we got Bill Cosby, we got Robin Williams. Give me a minute, y'all. Can't say that. That don't make no sense. That might work. The hell does Bill Cosby have to do with tamales? Robin Williams, for that matter. He ain't even with us anymore. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Got it. All right. We're gonna see. All right. We're gonna just give this a go. We're gonna give this a go. Let me pick a little track here. What we got here? I don't even know what track to choose. Y'all got me. I should have requested, like, since it's like the first one, let's just do it, just something simple. But we're not doing that. We're just gonna go right into it. Exchange. Here we go. Do we want to do some Hans Zimmer? Is that what we want? Let me see. Let me hear that. I think we're gonna, let's see, does it? Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's go for that. Let's go for that. Okay, so right now we've got Robin Williams, we got Bill Cosby, and we got tamales. So we got tamale. I mean, it's interchangeable. I could use tamales. I could use tamale specifically. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Motivation on demand. Turn my headphones up. All right. All right. Start Hans over. Just gotta get in the zone. Just give me a second, y'all. Can't start with a shit-eating grin on my face. Here we go. In order to get a powerful answer in your life, you got to ask a powerful question. Now remember this. In order to get a powerful answer in your life, you have to ask a powerful question. A buddy of mine, good friend of mine, his name's Kyle. Now, Kyle's very successful in most every aspect of his life. Business, great family, building a custom home with a pool. Everything's going well except for his health. He'd had some issues at the doctor. He'd been gaining weight consistently over time. And so we had a conversation, and I'm talking to him. I'm saying, hey, Kyle, I want you to change some things in your life. And I was doing my best motivational talk. And he said, sure. Yeah. Sounds good. A couple of weeks later, we'd reconnect, and I'd say, hey, how's it going? He'd say, well, nothing's really changed. I said, okay. So I turned it on again. I said, Kyle, this and that. I'm talking to him. I'm telling him about this. I'm telling him about that. I'm giving him my best stuff. And then a few weeks later, I hit him up. I said, hey, man, how's it going? He says, I haven't done anything, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't done much. So then I started to look at myself and go, what kind of motivator am I? I can't even get a good friend to go to the gym. Now, mind you, he has a private gym in his home. All he has to do is walk downstairs. I can't get him to do it. Now I'm thinking about myself like a failure for a split second. And then I thought, wait a minute. I'm not following my own advice. Wait a minute. To get a powerful answer, you have to ask a powerful question. And I realized that I wasn't asking Kyle a powerful enough question. So I thought about it. And when I came up with the question, I called him back. I said, Kyle, now at the time he had 2 young boys, 3 and 5. I said, Kyle, I want you to imagine something. I have a question for you, but I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine your 2 little boys. I want you to imagine them graduating high school. I said, can you see it? He said, yeah, I can see it. I said, all right. Now I want you to imagine them graduating from college. I said, can you see it? What, cap and gown, the whole? He says, yeah, I can see it. Man, it's a beautiful memory. I said, Kyle, I want you to imagine now that they've been married and that they have children of their own. Can you see it? He said, yeah, I can see it. I said, the question is, when your children have married and have children of their own, do you want to be a grandpa or a memory? Phone went silent for about 30 seconds. And Kyle said, I'll call you back. The next day, he sends me a video message. And it's Kyle in a full sweat in his brand new gym, showing me around all the equipment. And he said it was a really tough question that you asked, and it made me think about it. But you know what? I'm going to be a grandpa. So if there's something in your life that you're thinking about, just understand that you have to ask yourself a powerful question. Now, here's a powerful question. In life, do you get what you deserve or do you get what you design? Is success enough or do you have to understand the process? You look at a simple food like a tamale. It's not a simple food. Lots of steps, lots of care go into making the tamale. For some, it may just be something you see at the grocery store, but for certain cultures, there's an actual festival, a complete day dedicated to tamales. There are spiritual connections and meanings to the word, to the food. It's connected to families coming together. If you think about the history of a tamale, it is the epitome of process. You can't just throw some things together and put it in the microwave. Oh no. You got to take care. I need to change my music track because it's about to run out. 1 second. You know, there was a famous actor that on the outside, you would have thought he had everything. Money, fame, loved by all. But he's no longer with us. I'm talking about Robin Williams. Now, Robin Williams, in my opinion, is a cautionary tale to understand this, that your environment must support your goals. Think about your environment like 4 tires on a car. 1 tire is the people that you hang around with, the people you spend time with. The other tire is the places you spend your time. Now, the 3rd tire, that's your mind. It's the books you read, it's the TV you watch, it's all the things. It's all the things that you allow into your mind. Now, the most important voice, the loudest voice that you'll ever hear is your own. And the 4th is your body. That's the environment, it's your body. It's what time do you wake up? What time do you go to sleep? Do you drink enough water? Are you working out? All of these things contribute to what kind of life you're going to live. When you look back at Robin Williams' life, there was definitely one voice that needed to change, the voice that he heard the most, and that is his voice. And just understand, no matter who you are, no matter what situation you're in, it's your voice that is the loudest. Your voice is the strongest. It's not what somebody else says about you. It's not what I think of you. It's what you think of you. Because how you think of you is going to change everything. Also, understand this. How you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. It may take a week. It may take a month. It may take years. It may take decades. But if you don't abide by this rule, it will catch up to you. There was, speaking of actors, there was another actor, Bill Cosby, one of the most famous actors of our time, for years, for decades. And then one day, that same figure that everybody looked up to ended up imprisoned. Why? Because like I said, no matter how long it takes, it's always going to catch up to you, because how you do anything is how you do everything. Make sure that it's all connected. So the way that you handle your personal life, the way that you handle your business life, the way that you work with your friends, the way that you interact in business, it's all connected. And if you don't heed to that now, if you don't understand that now, it will catch up to you. Said another way, pick your pain. In life, you're going to have pain. It's inevitable. The good news is, sometimes you get to choose. It's the pain of waking up early, or it's the pain of the missed opportunities because you slept in. It's the pain of saying no thanks to that cookie or that cake, or the pain of not liking the way that your body looks, or not liking the way that the food that you eat makes you feel. It's the pain of staying up late to redo a project because it didn't go the way that you thought it went, or the pain of the result, the negative result, is to not doing it right. All right. I think I hit those 3. I think I did. Do we have any, did I miss any others? I think we're good. I covered them, right? Yeah, I covered them. Cool. All right. That was, oh shoot. I did not. I did not. So one more thing I want to tell you. What's more valuable, a bonsai tree or a willow? Are you familiar with the bonsai tree? The way that it grows, how long it takes? Are you familiar with the pussy willows of today? Very, very exotic looking tree. Now, the question is, which tree is more valuable? Well, that depends. Depends on your perspective. What's more valuable, a Lamborghini or a gallon of water? Again, it depends. You see, without context, it's impossible to apply the right value to anything in your life. If you're a regular person living in a regular city, maybe a Lamborghini is far more valuable than a gallon of water. But if you're on a stranded island and there is no water, there are no roads, it's a desolate area and you are desperate for that last drink, well, maybe that gallon of water is more valuable. If you're creating an Asian-inspired landscape, well, then that bonsai tree is going to be a lot more valuable than that pussy willow. What I want you to understand is no matter what you're thinking about in your life, the things that you have in your life, priority says that something is more important than the other. They're not equal. And a lot of people struggle with that. So I want to give you something to think about. It's called the focusing question. And here it goes. What's the one thing I can do right now, such that by doing it, everything else is either easier or unnecessary? What's the one thing I can do right now, such that by doing it, everything else is either easier or unnecessary? Now, sometimes your most important work is spending time with family. Sometimes your most important work is hanging out with your kids. Sometimes your most important work is working out. Sometimes your most important work is breathing. Sometimes your most important work is meditation. Sometimes your most important work is to go to sleep. Sometimes your most important work is to work. The trick is, use priority to understand what it is that you need to do right now and make sure that you're always doing your most important work. Imagine you were on a surgery table and you're about to go under the knife, and the surgeon, right before they put the gas on your face, you know how they say count down from 100? Right before they put the gas on your face, Brad, they say, hey, you know why I like OR2? And he points to the corner and he says, look, see that TV? I can watch the game while I work. Let's go. Count down. How comfortable would you feel? What if you were on a small plane? You're on a small plane coming back from a quick trip. You're with the Prince of South Beach. And you guys are just hanging out. And you see the pilot. They're about to land the plane. And you look at, and they've got their phone in their hand and they're playing Angry Birds. Would you accept that? Or would you want them to do their most important work? So if you wouldn't allow it for them, don't allow it for you. Understand that perspective is everything. Respect the process. Like those folks that when they're making that tamale, the way that they respect that process, you need to respect the process in your life. Money and fame isn't enough. How you do anything is how you do everything. Robin Williams will help us remember that. Pick your pain. Do the right things now, or it will come back to haunt you. Bill Cosby taught us that. And you'll never know what your most important work is. You'll never know what the one thing is unless you ask a powerful question. Well, that question is up to you. I'm out. Fade down the music. Bam. All right. Yeah, that's it. I think I hit it all now. Okay. That was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. But a lot of fun, though. A lot of fun, though. All right, you can fade it back up. I'm gonna throw a little exchange on. We're gonna take it out here in a second. All right, I'm gonna try to do this every day. I'm gonna go live every single day. I was challenged by a buddy of mine, Thomas Stovall, and he said, "Look, man, just go live. Just do it. You know, just random." And I'm gonna do it. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope this was either entertaining, valuable, or some combination of the two. I'm John Guyton. This is John Guyton Studios, and you just listened to Motivation on Demand. Holla at you next time. Get to work.
this one favor.